body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed above subtract. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all got a problem, my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in Yvette, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she said, what's that poking out your hip, I told Brody, walk, she begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Vacates quickly left side. Completed left side to Smith. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. But he'll get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's May. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. first time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Green.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Omaha. That's one. Move. Hey.
They snap it to Murray. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one deep across the field. That's complete inside the 35. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
30-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down throw for May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Now May coming off that pick. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10. Here's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So first down from the 41. They go play action. Here's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down, Brooklyn.
From the red zone on first. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here's May again. Bails out of the pocket quick. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Black Knights make it a one-score game. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. This is Alvin Kamara with it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He stays up, escapes out to the left. Gets into this one, it's a deep pass to the... Oh, a big risk, no surprise here, they intercept it. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Black Knights get it back on his 6th interception of the season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also...
He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Black Knights parlay the interception into points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Black Knights tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
This drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot if you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
48-yard line.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Hey, Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Murray on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Buys time, rolling right. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Bus. 2-2. Big Ace open. That's one.
To the air on third and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. To the air on first down, May. Finds the in route, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a first down. From the gun, it's May. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Trying to sneak May. We're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now it's second down. May now. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he goes down at the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 1.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's complete to Musgrave. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
He's back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Here's the final play of our first half. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Caught out left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Kyler looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Another throw coming from Murray. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Again, it's Murray to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's Bigsby, he's got it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hey. Omaha.
Murray to throw here on third. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Big Ace. That's one. Let's go. Hey, shit. Deuce.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown. The Black Knights grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey. Come back.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Omaha. 2-2. Hey. Empty.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Buzz. Omaha. Shit. Easy, quick.
Now Kyler. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Omaha. Big Ace.
Murray here on first down. It is Kupp, left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Big Ace.
Throwing again, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Green. Oh, empty. Move. Move.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
May off the play fake. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now it's third and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Headed out right. Making the call himself. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What's up?
Slot man motioned over. They give now to Henderson. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Buying some time right. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Brooklyn first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Black Knights.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Henderson on 1st and 10. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Going to need more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Black Knights up by 4. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Touchdown. The Black Knights now lead by 10.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Black Knights drive their lead to 11.
Saints 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, what? Big ace. Hey, shit. Omar. Green. 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Move. Green.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This finds Cooks complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Green.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Move. Omaha. 2-2.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Black Knights have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Black Knights make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Drake made the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Big Ace open.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's caught. He found some space. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
And the Saints, first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Screen here for Kamara. Breaks the tackle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew.
Take us, boy.